Hey guys, it's Steve here, and in this video I want to talk to you about a product that's gone live this evening. It's called BloggBuddy, and it's a product created by a good friend of mine and fellow internet marketer Brian Oliver. I was lucky enough to catch up with Brian just a few months back when we attended a conference together in Manchester, and I'd been speaking to Brian a little bit before we actually met at that conference about this plugin that he had in development. Now, if you've been following my blog for any length of time, or you've got to talk to me at some point either on a Skype consultation or something of that nature, then you'll know that I'm quite passionate about website design and theme development, plugin development, and it's something that I'm looking into in a great amount of detail, because that's a particular line of or a particular market that I want to go into to create a line of products like WordPress themes, WordPress plugins, and those kinds of things, or general software as well, which can help automate processes, can help make things easier, or to allow somebody to create great results using a simple bit of software that doesn't have to have a huge price tag attached to it like some of the mainstream providers. Now, Brian gave me access to the plugin not long after it was completed a few months ago, for the purpose of doing a review of the plugin and to test it over the period of a couple of months, just to see how much of an impact it actually had on my business and what the plugin could actually do. Now, before I go into depth about what the plugin actually does, I'm going to show you some of the results that I've had with it. Okay, and then we'll go in and I'll actually give you a demonstration of how the plugin works, so you know what you can expect when if you do decide to go and purchase this plugin today. So what I've done is I've gone into my hosting provider, which is WP Engine, and I've downloaded some data from my server. Okay, and this is a CSV file, so it's an Excel file which has basically some data that the server collects, and one part of the data is your visitors, so the number of hits or unique visits that your site has had over a set period of time. Now, from checking my emails, I believe it was the 10th of June that I had access to this plugin from Brian, and I installed that straight away. So I've gone back on this one for a blog that I had set up, and the date, like I say, you can see there is the 10th of June that I installed this plugin, and this is the results that I've had. Now, recording this video, it's the 16th of September, and just to verify that, I'm going to go to Google and type in date and time, and we can see that it's actually 11:30 at the moment in the evening on Tuesday the 16th of September 2014. Okay, now I'll just minimize that again, go back to the spreadsheet. This is a collection. If I take you to the very top, you can see that it was extracted today. It obviously hasn't got today's data on it because it's hasn't finished the daily cycle yet, so there's still traffic to add onto this for today, but it's got as far up as yesterday. So before I start using the plugin, you can see the numbers here are low, and this is me sort of testing out the plugin and doing a few different things before actually putting it to its full use. Okay, and you can see the numbers start to increase from the 10s to 20s to the 30s, and then probably taking my foot off a little bit and seeing how it responds afterwards, moving up to the 60s. And if I scroll up to around sort of today, then in the last couple of weeks, you can see that the average is probably around, I don't know, high 80s, low 90s of visitors per day. Okay, so that's quite an increase from low numbers like you can see here. Sort of no more than the highest one you can see in this group is around 33, but the average is probably going to be around high teens, early 20s. Okay, and there's obviously a spike there, which means I've probably gone hell for leather that day and added a lot of content. But I say the stats show that in the last 93 days my website's had 4,841 visitors. Okay, and that's averaging around 52 visits per day. So it might not seem like a lot, but if you look at the starting point here, we're talking low numbers, which have doubled or more than doubled over the time of the last 3 months. And I know that I use the plugin regularly, but there's an awful lot more that I could do with it. And this isn't the only example. I've got another site, and I've downloaded the stats for this one as well, and I've got some sort of before and afters because the site's been live a little bit longer. You can see the date here goes back as far as February, so we're now looking at 7 months or so. Now the stats before I added the plugin, just to sort of show you that I've set this up so that it goes from the 10th of June. And before that, so there was 106 days between the 10th of June and the 23rd of February. So these appear to be set over periods of actually blank. So there's obviously some days here where I didn't get any traffic at all to this site. It's 106 days, and it averaged it actually totaled 2,360 views of visitors to the site, which is an average of 22 a day. And after installing the plugin, so that's 97 days later, in those 97 days it's attracted 4,500 visitors, which is an average of 47 visits a day. Okay, so that's more than doubled my traffic to my website in the last 97 days compared to the 106 days prior to that. Okay, so we're even looking at a shorter time span, not by much, maybe was it 9 days, but still the averages are more than double what they were before. Okay, and I said the numbers are quite low to start with. Once we sort of go up to the later dates, you can see here that I'm consistently hitting around 50 plus visits every day almost. There's a couple of days where it's dropped below, but on the whole we're looking in the 50s and even some days in the 60s. Now it might not seem like a lot of traffic, but this site is actually an e-commerce site, so we have products live on the site for sale, and that's resulted in a tremendous number of sales of products of an offline business that I run. I say offline, we've got an e-commerce store online, but all the marketing and everything we do for that business is offline. Okay, the website is just there to capture additional sales. So trying out and using this plugin, and this has attracted a lot of visitors and a lot of sales, and we know who our customers are offline, so all the orders we've had online have been from new customers. So these are people who are now on our our email list through our autoresponder, and we're able to do follow-up marketing with these as well, and it's resulted in quite a substantial amount of money, so I'm really pleased. But let me just show you how the plugin actually works. Now I've got one of my blogs open here, and if I go to a particular product, a post that I've written, which was one I did recently for a product promotion of Alex Jeffrey's Ultimate Profit Empire, and if I select that option there, so it'll take me through to the blog post that I'd actually written, and I'd actually done a review on the product, and I've obviously installed the plugin already on my blog. And if I scroll down, just minimize some of these, we can see that we've got the BloggBuddy option here in the back end of our WordPress post creation. Now if I wanted to use this plugin, I'll just check what keyword I used, or keywords. So I used Ultimate Profit Empire Reloaded Review. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to enter the keywords into this section here, and then I'm going to check a few options here. Actually, I'm going to check them all, and I'm going to update the keyword. What this is going to do is it's going to look for blogs with Comment Love installed that are using the same keyword as I've just entered into this box here, and keywords and 1 week old, keyword, all in title, keyword and Google, and it's going to tell me the PR of the pages, the number of backlinks, and it's going to give me the Alexa rank of that page as well. Okay, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, why is this important? Well, as I've written a blog post, what I want to do is try and attract more visitors back to my page. So what better to do than to go onto other people's blogs, leave a comment, because Comment Love actually counts as a backlink to your website. But aside from the fact that, I mean, blog commenting has been a good source of traffic for me on a couple of other sites that I own and run, but having somebody come back for to click on a link back to your blog, if you've shared something valuable on somebody else's page, and a lot of people are searching for those keywords at that moment in time, they're going to see how valuable your comment is and come back to your blog as a result, to come back to your page. And like I say, if you leave a good solid comment that somebody can I suppose take value from, they want to find out more about you, then there's a good chance, like I say, they'll come back to your site, they'll not only read your review, they'll check out some of your other pages, and if you've got good quality content on your blog, there's a good chance they may become a subscriber of yours, and then the process starts for them becoming a customer of yours in the future. Okay, so but going back to this, what this is doing is bringing back, like I say, the keyword that I've used, and it's giving me results of other pages that also use that same keyword. So, you know, these are some other ones here, and also, like I say, keyword and 1 week old. So we're looking for, you know, low Alexa ranks, so 95,300. That's obviously quite a popular page, and we've got one here 83,000 and one here for 156,000. None were found all in title, but we've got another one here. So basically what you need to do with this plugin is go to these pages. So I'll just open one up in a new tab so you can see. It takes you through to another website, and obviously they themselves have done a review of this product, and they're giving you the option near the bottom, or normally, let me just find out where it is. Okay, for some reason that hasn't returned that, but you can leave comments on here. Okay, it seems that they've got comments disabled on this article, but they do have comments installed, or comment love installed. But let's go try another. Let's open both of these up as well, and let's see what they do. Okay, so Alex Jeffries' Ultimate Profit Empire Reloaded. Okay, there's a review there, and there's an option to leave a comment here. Okay, so if this page was getting a lot of traffic, then what you can do, obviously, is piggyback that traffic, but you've got to leave a comment of value on the page. And that's why this is so powerful, because, you know, the better your comment is, the more chance that somebody's going to come back to your page as a result. Like I say, and that's all down to your marketing from that point on to get them on your list and to get them to become a customer of yours. But you also get the value of a backlink to your site as well, and, you know, using the right text in here, and, you know, the link that you got back to your website is going to have your keyword in it as well. So it all adds to the SEO value of that link back to your site. Now, I can't highly recommend this product enough. Like I said, I know Brian personally, and I know he's a solid marketer, and he's, you know, really put a lot of time and effort into this plugin. But it's such a simple idea, yet it's so powerful. You know, and you can see just the results that I've had with the traffic over that time. You know, 5,000 hits in 3 months. You know, that's tremendous for my site. You know, and again, you know, you can see the difference in prior to using the plugin and after using the plugin. It's doubled the amount of traffic that I've got, and, you know, I've done very little different. I'm still commenting on blogs. I'm just commenting on the right blogs, and, you know, I'm commenting value on other people's blogs. As a result, I'm siphoning off that traffic, and, you know, these people are continuing to come back as repeat visitors to my site at the same time again. So, yeah, like I say, highly recommend this plugin, but you're going to be even more surprised when I tell you actually how much this plugin costs, because I was amazed when Brian said that he was releasing it for the value that he was putting it out on the marketplace for. So let me just take you to the main sales page. I'm going to pause the video and take you down here. Now, there's 3 different versions. You've got the BloggBuddy Pro, which is the stripped down version with non-SEO, and it's a single site license, so it means you get to use it on perhaps your main blog, and at the moment that's $4.97, which is just unbelievable. Next is an upgrade, so you get the SEO data version. Again, this is a single site license, and that's $7.95, or for literally just a couple of dollars more you can have the ultimate version of the plugin with added SEO. It's the developer version. It comes with a data developer site license, and we can use it on every site that you own. And not just that, if you create a site for somebody as well, you can add that plugin for them to be able to use. If you're a website designer or something along those lines, you can add this onto your customers' sites as well with this developers version. So just over $10. I mean, I'm in the UK, that's around £6.50. That's an absolute steal. So I highly recommend that you just at least check this out. If you do a lot of blogging and you're a serious blogger, you will understand the value that this product brings. And if you're new to blogging, I'm hoping that my description of how this plugin works, I hope again that you can see the value of how this plugin also works. So that's it. I mean, if you're interested, there's a link below this video. It is an affiliate link, like I said, but I do highly endorse this product. I know Brian personally, and I know how much work he's put into this this plugin to make it live. So go ahead, check it out. Like I say, link below this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.